Hello everybody. I just thought I would make an account review before we get into KVK. Although we are still on the second day of pre-KVK, so I have 4 extra days to accumulate some things. Some of the most frequently asked questions that I get is how many speedups did you use? How many speedups did you gain from chaining? All that kind of stuff. So I thought we can kind of use this video as a benchmark so that you guys can see how many speedups I've gained and used and all that kind of stuff from the beginning, right at the beginning of KVK until the end of KVK. So yeah, I guess we could go into it. So I'm currently at 77.6 million power at 6 billion KP. Kind of low in terms of power. I'm usually at the 85 mil range going into KVK, but I didn't train last KVK, so that's probably why. But hey, I mean, we're trying to drop Imperium as much as possible, right? So I guess not training is a good thing to do here. I'm at 19 mil deads. Most of it being T5, I think. I don't actually know off the top. Maybe half-half, like a half-half split. There isn't really too much interesting things here, except maybe resources gathered. We're slowly approaching that 30 bill mark. In terms of troops, this is what I got going on. 824k T5 infantry, 777k T5 cav, 479 T5 archers. I'll definitely need to get those archers up with the new commanders Liang and Ditto. I think is going to be a pretty decent garrison. We got T4 infantry at 400k, T4 cavalry at 500k, and then T4 archers at 400k. So as you can tell, we don't have that much siege. They made us delete and kill all our siege for migration purposes, so yeah, that's sad. All right, next we will go into the items. This is what I got in my bag right now. As you can see, the food is absolutely atrocious. I used up all my food tokens last KVK. You might also see that my resource packs and my resource packs in general are lower as well. My wood, everything else is pretty good. I guess my gold's also getting pretty low. But hopefully with my resources that I have on hand, which is currently at 3.3 billion food, 2.1 billion wood, 2.3 billion stone, and 2.7 billion gold, will be at a decent spot for this KVK in King of the Nile. So we'll have to see. And then of course, as usual, the numbers will be on the left over here. For speed ups, this is what we got going on. Nothing too impressive. My training speeds are lacking. I'm not exactly too sure why. I haven't trained recently, but there you go. My healing speeds are slowly getting up there, but I already know this is gonna last me like a day, maybe tops of proper fighting. Maybe this will last me for runes actually, because we do have that 1 March rune fight thing that we do in King of the Nile. And then we also have the universals here, and then of course the numbers gonna be on the side over here. For boosts, I did get a lot of boosts from the Osiris League shop, so 29 advanced army expansions and 24 enhanced defense, which is really solid. Nothing changed with equipment. Haven't crafted anything in a minute, but I mean, I think we'll be at a decent spot to craft our last ring, as we have 4 rings, so the next one's gonna crit. Yay, I'm gonna get a crit ring by default. In terms of items, this is my AP. Apparently I have a lot. I actually don't know. I'll have the number on the side over here. But yeah, that's my AP numbers. And then my gold head numbers, I'm at 769 gold heads, meaning that when the new cavalry commanders come out, I'm not too sure if they'll come out this KVK or in the middle of the next off season, I will be in a great spot to max the open field one. So alrighty, that is my items. I guess the final thing we could go through are my commanders. So I actually don't know what my pairs are going to be, because last KVK I was not expecting to use Flavius and I ended up using him open field. I'm probably not going to use him this KVK open field, because we don't have any auxiliary skills or anything like that. So I guess it'll be safe not to look at his stuff. We could look at Alex though, because I'm probably going to use him when I use 2 infantry marches. We got 18.3 million kills on him. Nothing too impressive with Alex. I'll show Ethelfled just in case. We're at 4.5 million kills with Ethelfled, so yeah, nothing impressive there either. Guan Yu though is a staple of my murder ball at 15.3 million kills from him. Super solid. We will have our XY at 31.6 million. Our Nevsky at a solid 48.5 million kills from the Nevsky. We will have CPO for sure at 41.4 million kills. He's actually catching up to my Guan Yu, which is kind of crazy, seeing as actually I used both of them at the same time, so that's not that crazy. I unlocked both of them at the same time. Boudica at 29.3. Sargon is at 14.3. I've not been impressed with Sargon so far. Kind of regret maxing him, but hey, it is what it is. YSG for sure we're going to be using at 39.6. Actually, I might not be using my YSG as I got my YSG replacement in Liang, which we'll look at later. Just to show you guys, I have 0 kills with Liang. Joan of Arc at 28.9 million kills, which is insane. My Nevsky Joan last KVK actually netted me 30 million kills by itself, which is insane stuff. William at 22.9 million kills, and then we got my Liang at a solid, oh, I do have some kills, 50.1k kills on Liang. I have no idea where I got those kills from, but apparently I do have kills on Liang, so there you go. So my pairs are probably going to be Boudica with Liang for my 1 Archer March. We'll go XY with William. We will go Joan with Nevsky. Nevsky with Joan. We will go, I think it's Sargon with CPO. Sargon CPO. And then the last pair would be Guan Alex, which is good old classic. I'm going to show you my Saladin as well, just in case we have a 6th March. Saladin Ethel might be that 6th March at 12.7 mil kills. But yeah, those are my marches. So KVK is about to pop. I'm probably going to be posting this like at the end of the week, so KVK would have already popped. But yeah, that is my account before KVK. We'll see how it progresses, and I'll create a video, of course, at the end of things, so that once the KVK ends and all that kind of stuff, we can compare and contrast. So that's a one-take wonder, no cuts. I don't have time to edit because my flight's literally going to be in a couple hours. So much love. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.